Hey everyone, Miss Brown here to talk to you about the Week 9 Science Journal. First off, I love y'all. I miss y'all a ton. You fill my bucket each and every day, even though we're not seeing each other. I'm still loving all the posts on Jamboard and Padlet, and your really thoughtful answers on the journal, so thank you so much. Okay, let's hop right in. I want to make this one short and sweet. So, please remember every slide has audio, so you can listen to me. Journal topics, talking about each of the slides. So if you watch the screencastify and then you want a little refresher, just click the little microphone and it will be me talking about the slide. So this week we're talking about short-term, long-term environmental changes, and watch this video. And when I'm done with the screencastify, I will link it on my cute little Bitmoji. Speaking of cute little Bitmojis, I want to see yours. Do you have a Bitmoji or an avatar, some sort of a little creature that looks like you? If so, drop it here. I want to see it. Okay, so here is the Teak that we're working on. I'm not going to read these. If you want to hear me read them, click on the microphone. Same thing. Here is the checklist. We broke it down into 5 parts: engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. The 6th part, elaborate, is optional. So you can do 1 part each day. For example, Monday, engage, Tuesday, explore, or just work at your own pace, as long as it's done by Friday, preferably. Otherwise, you're going to get emails, phone calls home, Sunday at the absolute latest. So week 9, we're going to start with engage. So if you want to do this on Monday, that works. So step 1, you're going to watch this video on how living things change. Please make sure you pay attention to the information on adaptations and how they affect an organism in the environment. And then 2, you're going to do a quick write. What's an adaptation? And list 1 example of an adaptation. So before we start, I want to remind you that my YouTube playlist houses all my videos. I've linked the specific videos, but if you need to access my playlist, it's linked on the front page. So you're going to watch this video first. How Living Things Change with Sabrina. We love her. And then this is the playlist that has everything on it. Sorry, guys. So, living things, how they change. Do a quick write. Answer these questions. Awesome. Moving on. Okay, engage. So you're going to watch either this video, A Very Special Moth, or Evolution of Peppered Moths. And then you're going to answer this question. Since coronavirus pandemic, there's been a lot less pollution around the world because people are just staying home. So how do you think this would affect the peppered moths in England today? And is this a short-term or long-term change? And explain your thinking. So you are either going to watch A Very Special Moth, or you are going to watch Evolution of the Peppered Moth. And then you're going to answer that question. Get rid of these. Awesome. Okay, so right here, you're going to, based on your prior knowledge, tell me are these short-term or long-terms? And then you're going to check your answers here. So drought, climate change, urbanization, radioactive waste, blizzard, and flood. Are those short-term or long-term environmental changes? Write them down. Okay, week 9, explore. So you can do this on Tuesday. Let's talk about coral bleaching. What is it? So you're going to read this infographic right here. Click this link. I've tried to make all the links that you're clicking red. So you're going to check out this infographic. I absolutely love infographics. I think they're so interesting. They give a lot of information. And it's just kind of a cool way to present it because it's a little bit more visual. So you're going to look at that infographic, and then you're going to tell me 4 things that cause coral bleaching. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, would coral bleaching be considered short-term or long-term? Long-term. Told you, stumbling over my words. Short-term or long-term, answer here. And then step 2, find out even more information in this video. Coral reefs are dying. And then after watching the video, what are scientists currently doing to help corals? So this infographic and then this video. Coral reefs are dying. Okay, let me X out of those. So moving on. So right here, you are going to read these next 1, 2, 3 slides, and you're going to highlight right on the article, important information, vocab. And then you are going to summarize each of the slides right here. So slide 10, slide 11, slide 12. So you're going to read slide 10 right here. Oh, I need to change those, actually. So I'm happy that I'm looking. So this is slide 11, slide 12, and slide 13. Perfect. So slide 11, read this, highlight, slide 12, and slide 13, and then summarize them here. Also, you notice a little microphone. I read each of these pieces to you, so if you don't want to read them or you like to hear somebody else read them, then click on it. So do that for each of those. Highlight, and then summarize on slide 10. Okay, slide 14, elaborate. Thursday, May 14th. So you're gonna check out this video, State of the Polar Bears, and then you're gonna do this Jamboard. You're gonna tell me what can you do to help the polar bears out. So click on this, it will bring you to National Geographic. Check out this, and then hit play. Mine's loading, but it's 3 minutes long. And then on the Jamboard, I put 4 of the same exact thing, just so that way people had room to write. So please put your name, add a Post-it, and then type your name, and then tell me something. Tell me something that you can do to save the polar bears, and then hit cancel, and then you can move it, you can make it a little bit bigger, you can tilt it, you can change the font size, so on and so forth. So I'm actually going to get rid of that. Okay. That's what you're going to do here. And then I forgot to show you guys the article right here. I linked the article, and right here I linked the article. So if you'd rather print it out and highlight right on it, then that's fine. And then there's some check for understanding questions you can answer if you want. You don't have to. Okay, those 2 are done. So let's move on to next slide. We just did slide 14. So now this, if you don't want to do the Jamboard and you'd rather just tell me how you can save the polar bears, then write it here. If you want to do the Jamboard, then just skip this slide. Then last but not least, evaluate Friday, May 15th. Y'all, this is the quiz. It's required. You need at least a 70. If you don't get a 70, you need to retake it. So you click right here, and it will bring you to the quiz. And it has sections, so you do each of these and then hit next, next, next. And it's gonna allow you to see what your grade is, see what questions you missed. So if you don't earn a 70, you need to hop back on and figure that out. If you have questions, just let me know. Remember, it's open journal, open notebook, go back, look at everything that we've already done. You're not done yet though. So non-academic check-in always. So what's been the most challenging thing for you about learning at home? Stick to 20 characters. A character is a letter. So the word the has 3 characters. So try to make it short and sweet. Think of it as like a gist. And then click on this answer garden. We've done this before. And then you tell me what's been most challenging. So I'm gonna write staying up too late. I don't know if it will let me do it because I've already done one. And I think it did. Awesome. And then it kind of loads back up. It takes a second, and then you should be able to see all the answers. And if people say the same thing, then the answer on the answer garden gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, let me X out of that. Okay, so this stuff is all optional, which means it's not required. But if you want to learn about the coral project and what it is, you can take some time to watch this video about scientists breeding super coral to help bleached reefs. It's pretty fascinating. And the scientists in this video also have a website called the Coral Project. And on this website, you can click through the menu, top left, and learn some more about the coral. So right here, scientists are breeding super coral that can survive climate change. So if you want to watch this 14-minute video, and then check out this website, see how you can help. See, so I came back, staying up too late, finding a good work-life balance. So let me get them back. Okay, so coral reef, not required. And then here's some extra practice as well if you want. You can go to Legends of Learning. My teacher code is Brown233. Check out this playlist, Eco Kingdoms, right here. Click Legends of Learning, the red link, and then tell me 3 things you've learned. So I've got some games right here. You can play them, see kind of how well you did this week. Okay, and then this is another enrichment. It's optional, but it's really, really awesome. So check out this link for green facts to learn multiple ways that humans are affected by environmental changes. And then humans change the environment, which then affects humans even more. So it's like a crazy ongoing cycle. And then you can check out this climate change video as well. So green facts and this right here, green facts, and then climate change means one world's death and another birth. So you don't have to subscribe. You can collapse this, and then you're able to kind of check this out. Get rid of those. So I think that's it, y'all. If you have any questions, let me know. I would love for this to be done by Friday. I love and miss you all as always. Yeah, reach out if you have any questions.